you, but I've had this happen multiple times where I either drop a lipstick on something I'm wearing or I have a swatch in my hand and then it gets on my clothes. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you a quick little like spot treatment using a combination of white vinegar, baking soda, and a tiny little bit of clear dish soap, because it's actually not really good on your clothes to be constantly washing them all the time. Because especially where I live, we have hard water, so it really does damage on my clothes. So sometimes it's nice to just be able to spot treat instead. And I mean, baking soda and vinegar and dish soap are probably stuff you already have, so you're not going to have to run out to the store and buy one of those like bleach pens or whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Oh, and in case if you were wondering, I'm wearing a combination of the lipsticks in Beach Peach and Sugar Sugar on my lips today. And I actually have a video where I did a tutorial using this lip combo, so I will have an annotation somewhere on this screen for you to click on to go to that video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so there is bad lighting in my laundry room, but I'm going to try to do this as little shaky as possible. What you're going to want to do basically is just take your baking soda, if I can grab it. You're going to take the baking soda and you're going to apply a little bit over the top of your stain. Like so. Okay. Then you're going to take your vinegar and just pour it right on top. Hold on. It's hard to film and do this at the same time. Okay, just like that. And you're basically just going to let this sit for about 30 minutes. Okay, so now that you've had this sitting for about 30 minutes, you're going to take it to the sink and add a little bit of dish soap. This is actually my second time doing this because when I first did it, there was still a little tiny pink left, so now I'm just going to show you how to completely get rid of the stain. So you can actually see that the stain is gone, but I'm just going to show you what you do like after you let it sit the first time. You're going to take some clear dish soap and you're just going to pour a little bit like where the stain was. Then just massage it into that area kind of, and then you will rinse it with cold water. Don't use hot water because anything hot is going to set the stain in. Alright, so I'm going to walk through the steps in case if the video wasn't exactly clear. It was kind of hard filming and doing it at the same time. Basically, what you're going to want to do is wherever the stain is from the lipstick, you're going to want to pour on some baking soda on top of the stain. Then pour some white vinegar on top of that. It's going to bubble and stuff. Let it sit for 30 minutes. After that, you can rinse it with some cold water. And then you're going to take some clear dish soap and you're going to rub that on top. Rinse it again. If the stain is still there, you are going to have to repeat the process. So put the baking soda on, the vinegar, let it sit, yada yada yada. So then once the stain is out, you can go ahead and toss it in the dryer, whatever it is, top, whatever you have the lipstick on. You can toss it in the dryer, but make sure that the stain is out before you put it in the dryer or it will set. So as you can see, the stain is gone. Magical. Anyway, so a couple things I wanted to mention before I end this video. The first thing is, depending on the severity of the stain, like how much lipstick you got on your top or whatever it is, will depend on how many times you have to use, do the cycle of the baking soda and the vinegar and the dish soap. Another thing I wanted to mention is to make sure that you do not rub. If you rub, you're basically going to be rubbing the pigment into the fibers of the fabric, and you don't want to do that because it's going to set in place. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that when you rinse the baking soda and the vinegar, and when you rinse the dish soap too, you're going to want to make sure that you do not use hot water because that also will set in the stain. And also, the last thing, you're going to want to make sure that you get the stain out before you put put whatever it is, the top, pants, whatever. Make sure that you don't put it in the dryer before. Why is this hard to say? Okay, so you're going to want to make sure that you do not put your top or whatever has the lipstick on it in the dryer because it will set. So make sure that the stain is completely out before you put it in the dryer. Geez, that took a long time to get to that point. Anyway, so yeah. What I like about this is sometimes, especially like on whites, bleach can kind of leave a yellow mark on clothes, so this doesn't do that. So that's awesome. And like I said, I feel like it's a lot easier on the fabric instead of using like detergent or bleach even. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that this was helpful for you. Bye.